Folks, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Firstly, apologies that I've been absent for a couple of weeks. It's just been really busy with other things, and the weather as well hasn't been fantastic, as I'm sure you're well aware. Just not had much inspiration really to get out and do anything. But this evening I've come down to West Cornwall once again, and I've come out to Gurnard's Head, as you will have just seen on the drone footage that I've just shared. My intention isn't really to shoot here at Gurnard's Head tonight. My intention is to head back this way towards the cliffs over there behind me, and try and find a composition over there, including Gurnard's Head and the bay behind me as a composition. So I don't think we're going to get an awful lot of photographs out of this tonight. I think the main objective really is to get a sunset image with Gurnard's Head in it, with the bay, maybe a long exposure because it's nice and still. And we'll see. There's some beautiful light. We have got a little bit of high altitude cloud, but generally, as you can see a little bit up there, look, but generally that sky is looking quite clear. Not quite sure what that horizon is doing yet, but we'll find out shortly, I expect. So I'm going to pack up all my gear from here. I'm going to make my way across over to here to these cliffs, and we'll see what we can find. I've just noticed that there is actually over there the remains of an old engine house, so I need to find out which engine house that is, and if the path goes past there I may have to stop and have a quick look. But the objective is those cliffs, and see if we can find a composition over there somewhere that's going to allow me to shoot a nice sunset view of Gurnard's Head. And it's the first time I've ever been out here, to be honest with you, and it's absolutely gorgeous, stunningly beautiful. Actually, getting out here reminds me very much of trying to get out to the Rumps. I did a video at the Rumps earlier this year, and actually the path out here reminds me very much of that. But let's grab the gear, let's head back down the path, and let's see what we can find. So we've made it, finally. I mean, for you, it's only a matter of seconds ago that I was last speaking to you. For me, that's been a little bit of a trek, a little bit more than I was expecting, if I'm perfectly honest. If you are going to walk this section of coast path from Gurnard's Head to where I am now, overlooking this cove, which I think they refer to as Gurnard's Head Beach, because there's a little beach down there, I would advise some sensible shoes, not the trainers that I came out in this evening. The path in places is a little bit steep, it's a little bit rocky, there are some steps in places. Can I just say, on the subject of the steps, whoever it is that built these steps, you do a fantastic job. We are all really grateful. However, I'm only 5'7". I've got little legs, and some of those steps are quite deep, and it's not much fun at times. So any chance we can make them a little bit smaller, less deep, you know, help me out a little bit? I'm not the only one, surely. Anyway, we've made it into our location, and you'll just have seen, as I showed you that little view a moment ago, the view that I'm looking at. So obviously when shooting into the sun, you're always going to have problems, mainly because of the glare of the sun. You've got the water below you, you'll get lens flare and all sorts of stuff like that going on. So what I intend to do is to wait until the sun has dropped quite a bit lower yet, and bear in mind that we're only about 10 minutes from sunset. I need to wait for that sun to almost be on the horizon, just to get rid of some of that glare that's behind Gurnard's Head. I mean, obviously there's very little reflection in the main bay itself here now, because the sun has dropped so low. So it's just the light beyond that I'm concerned about. And obviously one of the other things you've got to be worried about when you're shooting towards the sun is dynamic range. That's the difference between the light areas and the dark areas. So when you're stood here looking at it, the foreground is nice and light. The water is obviously nice and light, but the headland over there, Gurnard's Head itself, is actually almost a silhouette, because of that light being behind where the light source actually is. I mean, you can pick out some details, but you know, it takes your eyes a moment to adjust. But I'm liking this. I'm liking what I'm seeing on the back of the screen when the camera decides it's going to switch on. So I've got a really nice shape of the bay here. I've got this lovely bit of foreground. There's some beautiful golden light in this foreground. I took a photo a moment ago that I'm hoping is going to come out and look really nice. And this foreground is just illuminated with that beautiful golden light. But we've got the shape of the bay. There's a house just down there. Now I don't know whether that's lived in or whether it's a holiday let, but what a fantastic location to live in or stay in, overlooking this bay. Just absolutely beautiful. There are some old buildings down there. I'm assuming they're old mine workings. So we came past the engine house. You'd have seen that earlier in the video. So now it is just really a bit of a waiting game, just waiting for that sun to drop low enough so that that reflection has gone off the water completely. And I'm just dealing with the colour and maybe the texture of the water. I'm probably going to use a long exposure again, most likely the 6-stop ND that I often use. We'll see what sort of exposure time that gives me. I don't really want to go too long, but I want to get a nice look to the image. So we'll see how that goes. So, like I said, now it's just a waiting game. So that sun has dipped low enough now that I'm ready to start shooting, and I've already put in my 6-stop ND. So usual sort of setup. I've got my Nisi True Color CPL circular polarizer in place, all set. Take the glare off the water. I've got my 3-stop medium graduated neutral density filter, and I've got the 6-stop ND in place. So settings wise, I'm at ISO 100, f11, and this first image is going to be 20 seconds of exposure. That sky, I think, is going to light up really nice. There is some really, really nice cloud out there, some beautiful textures. And if this lights, it's going to look absolutely stunning. Regardless of that, the light here is beautiful, and I think we're going to get some really nice images. So I'm going to take this first image, like I said, 20 seconds of exposure. So let's give that a go and see what that comes out looking like. If you haven't done so already, if you've really just found my channel and you're watching my videos and you like my videos, please do remember to subscribe to the channel. That would really help me out. Give the video a like. Get in the comments, let me know what you think. You know, give me some feedback. It's, you know, without you guys, there's no videos. Without you watching them, there's no videos. So, you know, it's important to me that you're getting out of this something that's of interest to you. So there we go. There's that 20-second exposure, and that is looking quite nice. We're still getting a little bit of light here in this foreground, and that sun is just nice and low out on that horizon now. So that's looking really nice. So we'll hang on a minute and we'll see whether or not that sky is going to light up a bit more. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I didn't mention, I'm actually using my 16 to 35mm tonight, my wide angle lens. Normally I shoot with my 24 to 105, as regular viewers will be aware. But I thought, you know, it's quite a big bay. There's quite a lot to try and get in the frame. So we'll show the wide angle lens a bit of love tonight. So yeah, using the 16 to 35. It's a fantastic lens. I have to say, it is an absolutely fantastic lens. And I don't use it nearly enough. I used to shoot with it all the time. But these days I tend to only use it when I shoot astro, and I haven't done any astro for a while. So I need to rectify that. I need to get out and get a Milky Way done this season whilst I still can. But yeah, let's see what this sky is going to do, because I think if that cloud lights up, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So bear with me. So just while we are waiting for this sky to light up, and I'm hoping it's going to light up, we'll see in a minute. I said earlier on in the video that I've been quite busy, and one of the things that I've been busy with is actually I've started running some one-to-one and small group workshops, following on really from the Nisi Filters event that I did. There were several people who wanted to do some workshops with me, and so I've decided that rather than just limit it to that small group of people, I want to open it up to anybody who might be interested. So in the link below is obviously all of my social media links. You can message me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or I will put my email address down in the description, so that if you wish to contact me through email, you can. I'll give you the prices, rather than give you the prices here and now. If you want to message me, I can give you the prices for what I want to do. It's Cornwall based. I'm only working in Cornwall. Not in a position to go any further at the moment, really. But yeah, you know, it's something that I really want to start doing. I really want to start doing some one-to-ones and small group. When I say small group, I'm talking maybe sort of 3-4 people. I don't think I could deal with anybody, a bigger group than that at the moment. I want to be able to give everybody enough time and what have you. Yeah, please do. If it's something that would be of interest to you, if you'd like to book a session with me, get in contact, get in touch. It's all about you. I'm aiming this really at beginners. So it's not just long exposure photography, it's all aspects of photography, even down to help with post-processing if you're looking to edit your images. But yeah, any of the links below in the description, email address, get in touch with me. We can have a chat and I can give you some prices and some ideas of where we can go and what we can do. And we'll take it from there. But would really appreciate you, giving me a little bit of support to get this going. So that sun's completely set now, and it's amazing how quickly the temperature has just dropped. I got to say, I'm not particularly keen on these evenings pulling in. I mean, the time now is 10 to 9. Sunset was about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm not particularly keen on these evenings pulling in, but hey, there's nothing you can do about it. Autumn is coming, and that will mean autumn colours, woodland photos, bit of a change from around the coast. I've got lots and lots of ideas in mind for when that happens, but let's hope that we're going to get some more sunsets between now and then. So I've had to bump my settings here a little bit. So ISO is still at 100, still at f11, still using the same filter setup, true color, circular polarizer, 3-stop medium GND and the 6-stop ND. But I'm now shooting at a minute of exposure, and that on the back of the camera is looking really, really nice. We've got the beautiful bay down here. We've got some lovely light in there. You've got, like I said, the silhouette of the headland coming out over there, Gurnard's Head itself, and then you've got that beautiful sunset light behind. And there's some lovely texture in that cloud out there. It does look like it might be beginning to fade. So let's just grab another shot a moment. It does look like it's beginning to fade out. I'm looking at the color in the clouds around, and there isn't any color really. And one of the things that you often find is that if you look in the opposite direction to sunsets, the sunset is out here on your left, my right. If you look behind you, you will often see the color begin to spread through the cloud from behind you, and that'll give you a good idea of what kind of light you're going to be dealing with. But in this instance, the cloud that's up here and around the periphery is just grey or very, very dark, and there's no colour picking up in it at all. So I think this show might actually be over. It's a bit of a shame, but there we go. You know, if I've got a video out of it, then that's something. I got to say, though I haven't put any videos out for a day or two, this is about my 5th attempt to shoot one, and it's just been an utter disaster. I'm not even going to go into the list of the things that have happened. Oh, I like that. That's really nice. I'm not even going to go into all the things that have happened, but I've been to various locations. I've tried different things, and none of it has worked. So if I actually get this video out, if this works, then maybe, fingers crossed, I'll be on the up again. I don't know. I wasn't anticipating it being so difficult to get out in the summer months to shoot videos, but it's trying to find places that are quiet and isolated, because as I've said to you before, I'm very intimidated about talking to the camera whilst there are people around. I just won't do it. So trying to find places that are quiet enough to be able to set up, shoot photos, talk to the camera, and do the things that we do. It's been quite difficult. It's been a bit of a challenge. So I guess I've just got to get over myself really, but that's a work in progress. So I think we're pretty much done here, to be perfectly honest with you. That colour out there is really starting to go out of that sky now. I have taken some other images kind of on the way out from Gurnard's Head to where I am now. I did go around the path a little bit further looking for a viewpoint out there with a composition, but I couldn't find one that really worked. But I have taken some images, and what I'll do is all the images I've taken today, I will put up at the end of the video in one go, rather than break the video up with them. I just think that works a little bit easier. It's a little bit better. Like I said, hopefully, just fingers crossed, I've got something out of this one, because otherwise I'm going to have to go again. I'm pretty sure this video is going to work, and hopefully you're watching this now and you're thinking, stop babbling on, you idiot. But anyway, listen, thanks very much for watching. I am going to finish the video there because I can see that colour is just fading out. I'm going to finish the video there. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please do smash a like on the video. Please do consider subscribing to my channel. And if you're interested in a one-to-one or a small group workshop in Cornwall, then please get in touch, and we'll see what we can organise and sort out. And like I said, I'll give you my prices and when I'm available, and hopefully we can sort something out for you. But thank you all very much. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all again soon.